Right. So we are now going to factorize. Good morning, Bache. We are going to factorize cubic polynomial. You can see these all are cubic polynomial. This is also cubic polynomial. This is also cubic polynomial. So all are cubic polynomial. This is question number 5 of exercise 2.4. Right. Now, when we were doing this one factorization of quadratic polynomial, then you got how many factors for each polynomial? Do you remember? 2 factors. Very good. So there were 2 factors for each question because the degree of this polynomial is 2. So if the degree is 2, you will get 2 factor. What is the degree of this polynomial? Question number 5, first part. 3. So if it is 3, that means you will have 3 factors for each. Now to factorize this 5th question, the method which will apply, I will show it here. But this method is called hit and trial method. Now what is hit and trial method? I am going to explain. So this is, today we will have 5th question. Today's date is 26th, no? 26th, and we will do exercise 2.4, right? So now we'll take up question number 5, first part. So what is question number 2, question number 5, first part? Anybody, any idea? It is x cube minus 2x square minus x and plus 2. So when I'm going to write it, please do dictate it. Who will dictate this question? Anyone can dictate it. When I'll write it, then you will say, because I change the page, so I'll not be able to see the question. Okay, so the question first part is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. Yeah. So now what we have to do, because when we factorize, obviously we get 3 factors, like that 3 brackets will come, right? So one of the factor we have to find by a method called hit and trial method. Now what is hit and trial method is that we will be trying to find 0 of this polynomial. 0 of this polynomial means a value of x. If I replace in this x, okay, this entire polynomial will become 0. Now we do not know that which value of this x will make it 0, so you have to try one by one. Some numbers we have to select at random. Now which number will take? This number which is there in the last, constant 2. So all the prime factor of 2, the 2 has 1 and 2. These are the 2 factors of 2. So all the factors of 2 with plus minus sign. That means I have to first apply plus 1, then I have checked with minus 1, then I have to check with plus 2, then I have to check with minus 2. Any one of these value will definitely make this one a 0. So I have to find out which value of this x will make 0, and that is called hit and try, because we are not sure, we are just putting some value and try to get the answer. So that is called hit and trial method. So I'll show you how we can do it by hit and trial method. So now see. So first what I'll do, I'll take because this polynomial I'll name it as x px. So let me remove this one part here because there is no place to write px. So write px here, name of the polynomial, and this is first part, right? This is first part. Yes, tell me, bete. See, if you are anybody who's not coming at time will not admit. Okay. Next time, don't request also and don't tell also. If we students are not at time, I'll not admit because this disturb me when I teach and also disturb the other who are already there. Okay. So next time I'll not admit and don't request also. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace this x with 1 and see what value we get. So 1 cube is 1, 1 square is 1 into minus 2 is minus 2, then minus 1 is already there and plus 2. So you can see this is 3 minus 3 which is 0. So if a value of x makes this polynomial 0, that means x is equal to 1 is a 0 of this polynomial. Okay. So if it is 0 of the polynomial, so we can say therefore x minus 1 is a factor of this polynomial px. So I hope you have understood that once we found the 0 of the polynomial which is 1, then x minus 1, if you bring this 1 to this side of the equation, becomes x minus 1, that will be 0 of this polynomial. Up to this is clear? All of you understood up to this? Yes. This I have taken from my side, randomly I have taken. I have explained here all the factors of 2, this constant number which you see, plus 1, minus 1, plus 2, minus 2. I have to take one by one the values and it will show 0. Maybe it may be possible that 1 will not show 0. So I'll take the next value. Minus 1 I'll try. If it doesn't show 0, I'll take the next value. 2, it doesn't show 0, then I'll take the next value. So like that I'll hit and try. Some value of this will make 0. So this I have taken from this. Okay. I hope you have understood how this one has come. Yes, that understood, buddy? See, I told you what is the factor of this? This constant number which you see, 2. It has only 4 factors. Rather 2, 1 and 2, but plus minus sign से 4 ही factor हुए ना. So only 4 number को try करना है. Only 4 number. Out of these 4, anyone will be become 0. Yes, your doubt is clear? Okay, the doubt is clear, I think so. Okay. Now we'll proceed further. So what we did till now, क्या करूं बेटे? क्या करूं मैं? Repeat, बच्चे, what you are saying. I can't understand what you said. See, bete, I will not explain 10 times because I have explained twice. One more I will explain, but if second time in another child come and explain, I can't do it. But then this question will take 35 minutes to do it. Okay, so I'll explain one time. If you have some issue, you can see the video which will be uploaded. Okay, I'll repeat once more time, and after that I'll not repeat. There is a polynomial here which is given to you, x cube minus 2x square minus x minus 2. So what I'm going to do, because it will have 3 factors, because if this the degree of this is 3, it will have 3 factors. So out of this 3 factor, one of the factor I have to find it out. So what I'm going to do, this 2 which you see, I'll take the factors of 2. The factors of 2 are 1 and 2. Okay, the factors of 2 are 1 and 2. So we'll take plus value, minus value, plus value, minus value. Out of these 4 numbers, any one will become 0. So I started with plus 1. So I replace all the x with plus 1 and calculate got 0. So I don't have to check for others. So that means x plus 1 is a 0 of this polynomial. You can see the calculation. X plus 1 becomes the 0 of this polynomial. If it is 0 of the polynomial x minus 1, so x is equal to 1 is 0. So x minus 1 will be factor of the polynomial. It's very simple. So whatever is the 0, that is also a factor of the polynomial. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the other factor. So for that, because if x minus 1 is a factor of this and I divide this polynomial with x minus 1, then it should be completely divisible, right? So now I'm going to divide the term. X minus 1 is the by which I will divide, and the polynomial which I will divide is x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So I'll divide this. See, I'm just telling it. This is the given polynomial and x minus 1 is a factor, so I'm going to divide this. So now division, all of you know how to divide two polynomial. Okay. Now I have to make x equal to x cube. So how I can make x is equal to x cube? By multi x square. So I'll write x square here and I'll get x cube, and this into this will become minus x square, because x square I have to multiply with x, so it becomes x cube, and x square I have to multiply with minus 1, it becomes minus x square. Now I have to subtract it. So this sign will change, this will become minus and this will become plus. So this will get cancelled. So here we have minus 1, or we write only x square. Rest 2 I'll bring it as it is. Now x has to be made equal to x square. So we have to multiply by minus x. So minus x into x is minus x square. Minus x into minus 1 is plus x. So again sign will change. This will become plus and this will become minus. So this will get cancelled. We have minus 2x plus 2. So x to be multiplied with minus 2. So we'll get minus 2 and 2 plus 2, sign will change and you'll get 0. So the remainder comes 0 because x minus 1 was a factor of this, that we have already told. So now this quotient which you have, okay, the quotient which you have, this one, from that quotient I can split the middle term and two more factors I will get, right? So it is x square minus x minus 2. So I'll take this one. So the qx is x square minus 2x minus 2. Okay. This is the x square minus x minus no, I think so I've written wrong. It is only x here, not 2x. So I have to change it. This is minus x. So splitting of middle terms has to be done. So what is the split of this middle term? X square minus 2x plus 1x. So now common of the first two, we have x minus 2 in one bracket. We have 1 common, x minus 2 in another bracket. So we have x minus 2 and x plus 1. So we have factorized. So finally the question was to factorize the polynomial. The polynomial is px is equal to x cube minus 2x square. What was the question? Let me check. Yeah, x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2. So what are the factors? The factor is x minus 1 From where we got x minus 1, it was the previous one. If you see, we told that x minus 1 is a factor. So this is one factor, and rest 2 factor from where we got it? By division. So this factor is already existing. Then we have x plus 1 also a factor, and x minus 2 is a factor. So there are total 3 factors now. So these 3 factors makes the question complete. We have factorized this polynomial. So that is the complete solution, how it is done. Now if you have any queries, anything which is not understood, you can now ask me. Anyone have any query? I'll show one more example. Yes, you have to do till here. Whatever, we have to start from here. So this is the solution start. Fifth question, first part. First you write the polynomial, then you will get 1 0 by hit and trial method. So once you get that 0, you will get a factor. Once you get the factor, then you will divide the polynomial with that factor. You will get a remainder 0 and a quotient. Then you will take the quotient and do the Milton splitting. You will get 2 more factors, and finally you write the answer, because they were asking to factorize. So this is the answer, because 3 factors has to be there. So all the 3 factors we write it in this form, and that becomes the answer. So this is all about the solution, right? Anything else, Bete? Okay, I'll do one more. Okay, I'll do one more, and then I think so that will be enough, because if 2 questions are done, that will be enough. So I'll take one question from my side, not from the book. Rest question you do it from the book. Okay. So I'm going to take question. Wait, I'll make some question and then I'll show you. I'm trying to find some question. I'm not able to get any question till now, which I can solve it here. Right, so let me check on some other book. In between, if anybody has any kind of doubt, you can ask. Any question which comes across your mind, that how this thing has been done or whatever, you can ask me. I'm still able not to find any question. Okay, I'll do from the book then, because I'm not able to find any question. So I'll do it from the book itself. Right. So I'll do now. Out of this, you can see the 5th question there in front of you. Which question you want? I can do that one. Which part? The 3rd part? Okay, I'll do the third part. Right. The 3rd part I'll do. So question 5. Question 5. 3rd part. So what is the px given in 3rd part is x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20, right? So this is the question. Now what we will do, we'll find 1 0 of this polynomial by hit and trial method. So for hit and trial method, we'll take all the factors of this 20. So the factors of 20, I'll write 1 is also a factor, 2 is also a factor, then 4, 5, 10, 20. So out of this, any one number will become 0. I think so minus 1 will get us 0. So the one which will get us 0, I'll show that one. The one which will not get us 0, I'll not show it. So I'll replace all the values with minus 1 of the x, and I'll try to calculate and see what we get. I think so we should get 0. So minus 1 cube is minus 1. Minus 1 square is plus 1. Plus 1 into 13 is 13. Then minus 32 and plus 20, right? So you can see minus 1 and minus 32 gives you minus 33 and plus 33. 13 and 20 give you plus 33. So what you get here? You get here 0. So therefore we can say that x minus 1 and minus 32, if you do it, what will get? Minus 1 and minus 32, it is minus 33, and plus 13 and plus 20 gives you how much? Plus 33. So ये आ गया और कैसे आया? ऐसे आया. Understood or not? Right? I think so you have understood. So we'll write x is equal to minus 1 is a 0 of px. Thus x plus 1, because minus 1 transfer here plus 1, is a factor of px. So once we get the factor, that is this x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. So next step what we do you remember? Very good. We will divide the polynomial with this factor. So the factor is x plus 1, and we are going to divide the polynomial. The polynomial is x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20, right? So how to start a division? X should be made equal to x square, x cube. So we have to take, how to multiply by x square. So we'll get x cube here, and this x square also has to multiply with 1. So I'll get plus 1 x square. So I'll not write 1, I'll write only x square. Then sign will change. This will become minus. This will also become minus. Now this will get cancelled. So here we have 12 plus 12x square plus 32x plus 20, right? Then x square, this x has to be made equal to 12x square. So it is plus 12x. So I'll get 12x square and plus 12x. Sign change. I will change the sign, minus and again minus. So this will get cancelled. We have here 20x plus 20. Now what has to multiply with x to get 20x? 20. So 20 if I multiply, I'll get 20x plus 20, and the remainder comes out to be 0 because they all will get cancelled. So division, all of you understood? If you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, this division is over now. So we have a quotient here. Okay, x square plus 12x plus 20. This quotient we will write it here now. This quotient we'll write it here. It was x square plus 12x plus 20, and I'll do the Milton splitting. Right? X square plus 12x plus 20. So I'll do the Milton splitting. What is the Milton split of this? Yes, x square, then write plus 10x plus 2x plus 20. So what is the common of these two? We have x as common, so x plus 10 will come. What is the common here? 2 is common, so x plus 10. So we have x plus 10 as a common and x plus 2 is other. So now the main question which was there, we have to get its total factor. So two factors already we have found here. The remaining one we have found very early. So all those three factors, we'll write it together after writing this final polynomial statement. This is the final polynomial statement. So that equals to x plus 1 was the first factor, x plus 2 and x plus 10. So that gives you the total answer. So that is the answer of this. Answer means the factors, right? So that is the question. Okay, doubt if you have, you can ask me. Second step means this one. That's the thing. When I was started this chapter, I told you that all of you are comfortable with Middleton splitting, and everybody told yes sir, we know. So once you told that Middleton splitting is comfortable, so I believe that everybody knows it. But now you're asking that you're not comfortable, then you should have asked me earlier. Anyway, I'll tell you what you have to do. This 20, you have to make all the prime factor of 20. So if you do not know how to make the prime factor of 20, you can, 1 minute, you can get the prime factor of 20 like this, but I know it, so I can directly write it. But if anybody doesn't know, so you can make the prime factor like this, right? So 20's prime factor is 2, dot means multiply, 2 into 2 into 5, and then a 1 also you have to write it. So we have total 4 factor, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to make only 2 factor out of this 4 in some hit and trial method combination, so that when you add or subtract, you can get 12. Now suppose somebody say I'll take these two. Okay, take it. So 2 to the 4 and 5. Now 4 plus 5 or 4 minus 5 will never give you 20. So that means whatever I thought, it will not going to work. So I have to do something else. Okay, you have to make some combination in your mind. It's not necessary that in one time you will definitely get the answer. Now suppose I have to take these two now, 2 and 5. So 2 5s are 10, and the remaining is 2 and 1, it is 2. Yes, if I add, it is 12. So that means my middle term is coming. So, and I have seen the sign is plus, so both has to be plus. So plus 10 plus 2 is the Milton split, so we got it from here. So this is the way we do the Milton splitting. I hope you understood. You have to do a lot of practice of Milton splitting. That is question number 4. Okay. If you do those kind of practice, definitely you will be able to resolve. So this is the question. Now I'll give you the homework, but today I will not take more. This is the one question which will take some time for you. So please do. This is 2.4 exercise or 2.5. So question number 5, second part and fourth, because second and third we have done it. So second and fourth will be homework to you, right? So that's all for today. We'll take up the next question tomorrow. So that's all for today.